Now, StormWatch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Well, we'll be seeing things heating up a bit for the west side, especially today, up to 104 degrees in Medford, 107 in Wairika, 99 in Klamath Falls, and 98 degrees today in Lakeview. Comfortable along the coast, up to 70 in Brookings. Winds will pick up this afternoon. We'll see some mid-level clouds starting to move in, and a few thunderstorms could be triggered east of the Cascades and into Siskiyou County. They should be fairly isolated today, but the big concern will be new wildfire starts definitely this afternoon into this evening, and especially tomorrow as the thunderstorm coverage should pick up a bit. Notice those winds picking up out of the northwest and west this afternoon. We will be seeing critical fire weather conditions on the east side. The heat, those gusty winds, very low humidity, but then also the threat for some dry lightning with those isolated thunderstorms. New wildfire starts are going to be possible. Pretty good bet at that if we do see any cloud to ground lightning strikes. Take a look at Stormcast. Here's how things play out into this afternoon. Notice it's not very expansive, but some isolated thunderstorms will be possible from Lake County down into Klamath County and in Siskiyou County as we head through the afternoon into the early evening hours. Then we move ahead to Sunday as we start the day pretty quiet. Notice a little bit more in the way of clouds. This is that monsoonal moisture that's moved up into the region, and it will be enough to trigger some of these thunderstorms, but near the surface it's bone dry, so we're not going to get a lot of rain with these thunderstorms, and a lot of dry lightning is going to be the big issue with any thunderstorms that do develop today or tomorrow. Notice storms will be a little bit more numerous through Klamath and Lake counties and then into Siskiyou County. Can't rule out a thunderstorm in the Rogue Valley as well. We'll watch that closely for you. Here's a look at that threat for thunderstorms on Sunday. Not expecting severe weather. The big issue is going to be dry lightning, abundant lightning, and that potential looks pretty likely. Well, we could see upwards of numerous fire starts depending on how much lightning we see. We'll of course keep you posted. Fire weather watches have been posted for tomorrow. A good chunk of real estate in our region for that threat of dry lightning and new fires. So your forecast for the weekend, the Klamath Basin pretty active when it comes to storms, especially tomorrow. Thunderstorms will likely be more widespread and numerous. Crater Lake should be dry today on your Saturday if you're heading up that way, but there will be a thunderstorm threat on Sunday. Winds will be gusty in the afternoons. And then we have the Southern Oregon Lavender Festival continuing in the Applegate and Rogue Valleys. Hot today, hazy, and then maybe a stray thunderstorm on Sunday. Still pretty toasty with highs in the upper 90s to near 100. Here's a look at your smoke forecast. And notice the Shelley fire going to be the main culprit for smoke. The bigger air quality impacts will be down in Siskiyou County and then into the basin. But general hazy conditions are possible throughout Southern Oregon and Northern California in general in the days ahead. Pretty comfortable temperatures for the coast as we head into next week. Northern California, slight chance of some isolated storms for today. Better chances for a bit more storm coverage for your Sunday. The Klamath Basin, gusty winds this weekend. The chances for thunderstorms. Dry lightning is going to be the main concern. We may be looking at some thunderstorm chances in the region into early next week as well. We'll watch that closely. Up in the mountains, dry today, slight chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow. And then in the Rogue Valley, still a pretty hot stretch with temperatures right around, if not above 100 degrees. But notice temperatures easing a little bit. Upper 90s, maybe getting into the mid 90s by next Thursday, Friday.